Nexxlegacy.
Cherie Johnson
Thank you,
Kathy.
baby. Hi, boo-boo. It's so good to be home.
Now you gotta get that good round of applause, girl. What's up with it?
You making me blush. I miss y'all. I miss y'all a lot.
I'm damn near like, I'm off my seat while the applause button hit. I had to stand up for a minute. Had to get that good round of applause, you dig? I had to.
So cute. Thank you. Made me blush. It's been almost a year.
It's been almost a year. Can you believe it? Actually, you know what? It's been about a year, but, your first time was basically almost 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But I haven't been home in a year. I've been working. I've been doing more stuff to make you guys proud of me.
Well, I'm already proud of you. And, I want to say not just welcome back, and you've been missed, and, everything else that, listeners here, new listeners, old listeners, people that's checking out the show or whatnot, a lot of people just appreciate the hell out of you, Cherie. Do you really understand the magnitude of one Cherie Johnson? Do you really know that? Do you understand that?
I don't know. I do. I definitely feel the love daily, and I really, really appreciate it. I know that a lot of people have grown up with me, and I've grown up with them, and I feel like I walk through the world with so many friends. I really feel blessed.
Not only that, it's I think you've been basically like that poster child, poster girl, poster woman of conducting yourself in a respectful way throughout your career. We've talked about it. See, it's kind of funny because when I talk to you, I don't want to do the whole, well, let me sit on my, ask you some questions and all kinds of stuff.
Nah, we keep it real. We keep it real.
But at the same time, I know some people that's probably like brand new, new listeners or whatnot, because, we've been turned up, pretty heavy that, I do appreciate you, just for the simple fact that I've said it on shows that you've been around. You've been doing so much, and if people don't know Cherie Johnson, where in the hell have you been? You know what I'm saying? And when I say that, she just rocked an ill movie, I Do, I Did, which got massive BET play.
Thank you. It's actually on today.
It's
on today, and it's on tonight. I know it comes on at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
There it is.
Yeah.
Massive. Everybody knows her as Cherie, Punky Brewster, Maxine, Family Matters. Your list of credits has gone on and on and on. But like I said, we're gonna talk about that later. But what I want to do is I want to know a little bit more about your book, and I think while you get ready to explain that, I think we need to put in this young lady that's actually helped you out while writing this.
Absolutely.
So go ahead and give her the introduction, and we'll go ahead and put her on.
I want to give it up to my girl. Her name is Kathy Scott. Not only did she help me write this book, what a lot of you guys don't know is I wrote I Do, I Did, and I can't spell real good. So my homegirl took the script and she edited it for me. So that was her first introduction into the entertainment business, was editing the script of I Do, I Did. And sitting down with her one day while we were feeding her face like we always do, I looked at her and I said, hey, I have an idea, but I kind of need some help. You think maybe you'd want to write a book with me? She said, yeah, and hey, here we go. So Miss Kathy Scott is on the line with you guys.
Aw, thank you, Cherie.
Hey, we run into like old school sitcoms, when the stars and people come in, they get that applause button hit. So, we rocking tonight. What's up, Miss Scott?
How are you? Thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you, and thank Cherie for coming on, hanging out with us on Tuesday Ladies Night. And we've always tried to put the ladies behind the business in the forefront on Tuesday nights. And one of the things I want to talk to you ladies about is the book that's about to drop on these people's heads. And I'm going to start with Cherie. Cherie, tell the people a little bit about the book and, just give it the whole little, the origin of the whole deal. So tell people about the book.
I'm going to let Kat do that because Kat has the spill down packed. You go, Kat.
Go ahead,
The book is basically a female empowerment book in a day and age when so many females can barely even stand each other, me included. I don't have too many female friends. It's a book of camaraderie. It really shows how two women from two different walks of life experience the exact same things and how they come together, how they make their lives one. It shows we're all looking for love. It shows we all go through things. But it also shows empowerment and how friendship will pull you through anything.
And even though the book is fictional, Kat is one of my only female friends. So there's a lot of truth in it.
A lot of truth in it. a lot of.
Wow, I'm kind of curious to want to pick it up myself. I mean, you know, I may not be a woman, but I definitely want to get a woman's insights on the whole deal. So I mean,
and let me promise you, it's not a male bashing book. So many women write books bashing men. It ain't nothing like me and Cherie are way more in the mindset of a man than we are of a woman. We probably could have wrote a book as a man easier.
And I don't even think, we probably could have. I don't even think it's a story, you know, just for women. It's a story for everybody. I think men will definitely enjoy it because you'll get in that woman's mind. And I'm not the most innocent person in this book, so.
What? What? All that she's held herself so well in the public eye. I was giggling so hard listening to that. Wait till he reads this.
You know what? I'm really looking forward. When is that thing coming out? Because I'm itching for it right now. What's really going down with the release of this book? Is it out, or when is it going to be out? Let the people know what's happening.
It's not out, but it will be out by the LA Book Convention, which is August 21st. So sometime between now and the 21st, it's definitely dropping. I have to admit, I might be the holdup a little bit. I've been doing movies and stuff. It's kind of hard doing a book and a movie at the same time. The book is written. It just has to go to print.
Right.
So we're just waiting to get that box, you know, that comes to the door so we can scream and have the first one. And
now, without giving too much of the whole concept of the book more or less away, like as far as what's in it, and you said something earlier, Cherie, about the males being able to at least understand what a woman is actually vibing with the whole release of your book. And Kathy, you said something earlier too about the whole, you know, the fact that, you know, it's kind of rough for a woman out there in this day and age. I mean, you know, it's always, you know, quote unquote a man's world. It's always men against women. It's women against women.
Mm-hmm. That's how I view the book. I look at it as it's so hard for women, even in everyday life. I'm at work and I see women arguing and going through things. I see best friendships breaking up. I see females who just work together who can no longer function in the same area. You know what I mean? So this book shows that there are ways, there are women in the world that, you know, they can come together and they can do anything. They can make anything happen because they're so much alike and most of us don't even notice.
Well,
because
Cherie,
we're too busy looking down.
Cherie, you know the question a lot of people have is why do a book like this and not an actual autobiography on you know, your life, your career, et cetera, et cetera?
That's coming. I have a 7-book deal. So you guys got to give me some time, but I have to do, you know, I have to put things in perspective order and do what drives me. And I think this drives me more than my own life right now. Yeah, I do have a lot of things to talk about. The past 2 years, I've done 8 films. My life is forever changing daily. But I think this story, it needs to be told. You know, it's also a time when I think the position between men and women are shifting. What we think men are supposed to be, they're not. You know, women are becoming the head of the household. And
sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
I heard you back there, Kathy. You was
sorry. Because we have conversations like this every day.
Right.
Every day.
Women are becoming, you know, the head of the household, and men are becoming very sensitive. And
I'm sorry.
Wow.
We talk about some of that in this book, you know. It's not the day and the age when women are insecure and feeling like their man is constantly cheating on them. Now it's like the men are insecure and worried. So things are changing, and it needs to be talked about.
You know, I think that's that I'm just curious, just to kind of, you know, I want to read the whole thing. So can you please send me an express copy, like ASAP, just so I can express that thing over to me ASAP, because I want to know, and a lot of it is just out of curiosity, because as a man, and to me, I think you're right, Cherie, and I think you're right also, Kathy, about it. It is shifting. It is to a point where I could be a man, and I'm pretty comfortable saying it, that it is. I mean, there's so many opportunities, and you see a lot of ladies becoming real strong in this field of entertainment and so on. So especially people like yourselves, you're gonna have that man that's kind of insecure about the whole deal. So
they need to get over it. I think men need to get over the whole insecurity things unless they're willing to live up to the old aspect of men. If you could still be the head of that household, you can still take care of your woman, you still provide her needs and her wants, and put your family first and put yourself second, then, hey, maybe you deserve that role. But when you can't provide me with all those things,
you get left behind.
Then you can't say
Yes.
And I hate to make it sound like that. It's not all about money, but that was the foundation of it becoming a men's world, right?
I mean, I think we all live in that society, too, where it is driven by the mighty dollar. And, I think, to me, core values is respecting people's craft for what they do. If Cherie just so happens to make more money than Brand, or, whoever else or whatnot, I mean, that's just so be it. That means Brand's got to step his game up, too, at least to try to, walk down that same path that your lady is supposed to be in. So that I totally understand. I mean, I feel like, go ahead.
But wouldn't you be proud? Like, everybody says they want an independent woman, somebody who can do for themselves, but then when they get one, they don't know what to do with it.
And over 85% of independent people in general, not just women, are single.
Yes.
So that should tell you something. People say they're looking for a certain thing, and when they get it, they don't know how to handle it.
Right.
And see, that's the thing that I feel like a lot of people definitely do need to pay attention to, is that fact that, we can share each other's, our space. I mean, it's our growth, and we do live in such a twisted world where it's just, to me, I feel like personally, we have to find some kind of a common barrier as far as respect for what each other do on a professional level. Because to me, I think if that never happens, you will never see a relationship succeed at all. Case in point, look at how society is now with divorce rates and stuff like that. So I definitely feel y'all. My question to both of y'all ladies is, what do y'all hope to gain just by dropping this book and dropping this knowledge that y'all have on it to these people? I mean, what's the gain? You guys want to see the marriage rate increase a little bit more as far as longevity? What's up?
I want to see the rate of happiness increase. It has nothing to do with marriage in my book. I want men and women to be able to see a little deeper into each other, to understand each other a little bit more.
And live for the day. Stop worrying about the future, and appreciate those friendships and those relationships that you have.
Because you're not going to get many, exactly, because not too many are going to come through in a lifetime.
And tomorrow's not promised, so enjoy what you got now.
Right. Wow. Tuesday ladies night. I'm over here I'm just real curious. Like I said, I just really want to know exactly what's going on. Kathy Scott, Cherie Johnson in the house tonight on Tuesday ladies night, and we got so many people that's literally on the line that just want to say hello, and we're gonna get to them in a little while. One of the things some of your fans, Cherie, has brought up was, of course they brought up the fact that they would love to see you rock out an ill autobiography.
They'll get it. They'll
definitely
get it.
Which is coming soon, because if the lady has a 7-book deal, then, she has a 7-book deal. So once you get this first book, it's definitely going to, springboard her to start really rocking out the rest. So,
and to tell you the truth, it was already written, but I'm not comfortable with it because every day my life changes. Even yesterday, I have a little brother who I haven't seen in 14 years, and he found me via MySpace. That's a whole, another chapter,
Hey.
And I don't want to leave anything out, and I want to be as truthful and as honest as I possibly can. Even though, you say you're the model poster child and blah, 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 there's been a lot of things that happen that you guys don't really, know about. I'm human. I've had my ups and I've had my downs, and I want to be honest. You know me. I'll say anything.
Of course I know you, of course. And not only that, Cherie, we all know you're not perfect. We all know, Kathy, you're not perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect at all. But I think a lot of people really feel, especially with you, Cherie, is the fact that, you know, you do have a level head about yourself when it comes to conducting yourself in a business manner. I mean, you know, like you said, everybody has those little, you know, days where you're just not feeling it. Today's just not my day, so stay the hell away from me because I'm a.
Ooh, that's every day for me.
No, it's not. You know what, Kathy? No, it's not because you laughing right now. You laughing because, you know, you're not having one of them days right now, Kathy.
But there was a point today, trust and believe, when I had a little frown on my face.
It was okay.
My eyebrows still kind of
I called
wrinkled.
her. I made her laugh. It was over.
Word.
But I think one of my things that have kept me level-headed is fame is a really addictive drug, and I'm not addicted. I love what I do. I love my job. I've never had the urge to be famous.
Well, it just thrusted upon you because of the work that you did create when you was such a young lady. So, you know, it just tends to happen, Cherie. Whether you like it or not, you thrust it up on that.
Get over it.
Good. Exactly. Basically, you know what, Kathy? You're right. Like, Cherie, get over it. You're good. You're good. Just sit back, kick back, relax. You all right. You all right.
Yeah, I love my job, but at 6, you don't know what famous is, you know, and I think the people that come into the business my age now and they thrive for that fame, that's when they lose their mind.
And their sobriety.
Hey, and their sobriety.
Word. Now, the book is titled Around the World Twice, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Around the World Twice, in stores the next couple weeks. It'll be out.
In the next couple of weeks, it's coming. It's coming. And I'm pretty sure she's already gathering up some information to probably be in a spot near you for book signing and all that good stuff. So if you definitely want to step into that arena and have Cherie come into your in your neighborhood, sign some books and, you know, and chat with her, definitely holler at us after the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hit me up on Twitter and Facebook and let me know. I'm Cherie Johnson 75 on Facebook and Twitter. And you can hit Kat up, too. Kat, what's yours?
Oh, mine's a little bit more complicated. At both, I'm catastrophic. It's spelled Katastrophhiq.
Yeah, and if you want to see us, let us know.
Yeah, and see what you just spelled right now, just retweet it, Cherie, to me, and I'll just go ahead.
Basically, look for Cherie, and look for the other book cover that's talking to her, and that's it.
Now, you know what, ladies, like, everybody is real curious about the book just in regards to what you just said, just, you know, throughout so far, and a lot of it, too, is kind of like, you know, you get a lot of men that's really kind of like gravitating to this whole topic because, you know, not just the topic, but also the book, because they want to know. I mean, you know, you do have some men that actually do want to try to educate themselves to try to be better men.
Actually, you know, I agree with you. I met somebody recently who told me that he actually went to an anger management class not because he had an anger problem, but because he didn't know how to talk to women. And he actually went himself without being court-appointed to go, and he said he wanted to learn how to have better conversations with his mom, his sister, and just women in general.
Right.
And I was surprised by that.
Because you gotta understand, especially about men. You know, of course, you guys already know too. I mean, we are all different. I mean, we're different species than women. I mean, you women, you guys walk a different path than we do. I mean, you know, you guys got raw emotions. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, men do too. I mean, we're just all different. I mean, we react different. We talk different. We walk different. All that stuff. We all know this. But at the same time, when it comes to that, especially when it comes to trying to relate to a woman, or, you know, a woman to a man, you have to have some kind of okay, we need to meet in the middle somewhere. So there has to be a common ground that I feel like we all should have. Does that kind of like do y'all go into that meet in the middle common ground thing in your book? I'm not trying to, you know, let the fans know too much about the book, but is it somewhere in there though?
I think so. I definitely think so. I can't really tell you how it's in there, because then I would give too much away.
Exactly.
But it's in there.
Got you. Okay.
And definitely it's in both of us not only as authors, but as people, I think Cherie and I, and I'm not saying just because, I'm her friend and I'm me, but I think we relate to men a lot better than most, if not all of the women we know.
Absolutely.
And that
how
comes...
do y'all, ladies, what I was going to ask you was, how do y'all ladies feel about relationships in general? I mean, of course, everybody, you're going to have those, critics or those people that's, okay, well, you got a book, but you ain't really doing nothing about the whole thing. I mean, outside of just putting a book out. Like, how do y'all feel about y'all approach towards relationships in general? That, we're not trying to get too deep in y'all's ladies' businesses, but a lot
you can get all up in my business.
They want to know, who's single, who's not, who got a relationship, and who's learning what's up.
I'm learning to have a relationship with myself. That's what I'm doing. I am learning self-love, and I'm all for a relationship. I'm all for relationships, but it's so silly. But in my book, I think the best ones come along when you're not looking.
Absolutely.
I think those that are out looking for love don't have time to love and learn themselves, so therefore nobody's going to learn to love them.
And me personally, I've had a 27-year relationship with the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
And I sleep with you every night, don't it?
Every night.
And I wake up to it because Urk will be on TV every morning.
I am so thankful.
But I have to wake up to this woman's voice. But when I have to wake up to this woman's voice, when I was working with her that night, I'd be like, God, she's following me.
I am thankful. We have been on 6 times a day as of recently, and I'm loving the music.
Cherie. You are not lying at all whatsoever. It's always good to see your face. Hey, I know her.
Aw, thanks, babe.
It's not.
It is. It's the cutest thing in the world is my children walking past the TV going, Mama, Cherie, Mama, look.
Hey, Cherie, you didn't already know how many times I told you about Gabby. Gabby walks, okay, there she go. There's Cherie.
That's my baby.
There she go. Now, but I love the fact that, Cherie and her 27-year relationship with the industry, Kathy, what you said was on point about, finding yourself and loving yourself and having a relationship with yourself. That's where it ends, and it begins right there. I mean, if you don't have no relationship with yourself and you don't love yourself, you will never, ever, ever be able to find that with nobody else. You won't.
And, society doesn't understand that. I posted something on my Facebook about waking up in the morning and thanking someone for returning to this relationship with me. And I said, I'm in love all over again. And I'm getting messages like, ooh, good luck. Ooh, I didn't know you had a man. And I said, I'm talking to myself. I was talking to me. I was like, y'all don't know me at all. I feel so bad. I was like, wait, congratulations and good luck with what, myself?
Notice I didn't comment. I knew who you were talking about. But you know what? I think we were raised different than a lot of women. Like a lot of women's goals, the only thing that they think about is getting married. By the time they graduate high school, it's having kids and getting married.
And, not to give out too much about myself and maybe too much information, but I was raised by, basically I had a lot of lesbian women around me. So my outlook on everything was completely different from most women. I didn't get that, grow up, go find you a husband at all. Right. That wasn't how it went down around me. So I was more motivated to do for myself.
And I was raised with men and women, but I was raised with the, go get what you want. Don't depend on a man for anything. Mm-hmm. Like, I really want a Ferrari. That's what I really want. Well, if somebody says, okay, Cherie, do you have to pick between a marriage and a Ferrari? I'd be like, right now?
Ferrari, baby.
She wouldn't even do that. She wouldn't even pause. She's lying.
I know, like, see over there. Come on, Cherie, now. You
this is a recorded broadcast. You lying.
Cherie be like, hey, let me go pick out the color I like, and I'm good. Not the husband, but that Ferrari, though. Like, for real.
And she did not say Lamborghini. She did not say Maserati.
Well, why didn't I say Lamborghini and Maserati? I've been there and I've done that.
Ferrari.
Tuesday, ladies Ladies Night with Cherie Johnson Kathy Scott. You listeners out there, I cannot believe we're like 20 lines deep with people that's either listening or online. I definitely appreciate it, and I know the ladies do. And it was something, before I even start putting people in so they can ask questions and stuff like that, Cherie and Kathy, I had a real good interview with Damon Wilson on Friday. He's Damon Wilson, Lamont Sanford from Sanford and Son.
Oh,
And
wow.
it really moved me to the point where it's just like anytime you get somebody that was a big force in the entertainment industry for blacks back in the day, you definitely want to pay attention to what he was talking about. He has some interesting things to say about Tyler Perry, some interesting things to say about Spike Lee.
Ooh, I want to hear that.
Some interesting things to say about Halle Berry and so on.
Huh?
Wow.
But a lot of it catered to the fact that there's a lot of people in this industry that do sell out for the mighty dollar.
That's true.
They will sell their soul for that buck. My question to you ladies is,
no, we won't.
You know it's always the light-skinned folks that is so,
you know
like,
what? I had no
pro-black.
conversation whatsoever with Kathy, and she's over there, like, reading my mind right now. Like, what's up? Like, Kathy, like, what you doing? Like, seriously.
Hey, I'm Creole. You know, we can do that.
Nah, but you know what, ladies? Like, to me, I feel like, definitely go back and listen to that, because it was a real important interview for my life, because it really kind of changed me, because, I just see it happening, and a lot of what Damon was saying is just like, this is the reason why entertainment is low right now, at a downward spiral, because everybody will, chase after that dollar for their own personal gain, and it's not like, because he said that Red Fox was that guy that really showed him and paved the way for him, and it's just like, Cherie, I know you had some mentors back in the day that helped pave the way for you, and so on and so on. So what's lacking right now is other people trying to help other people, and everybody else trying to get a buck. So, again, like, I'm pretty sure you've seen and been a part of a lot, Cherie. So it's kind of like, what's your whole take on that, though?
The crab in the barrel mentality. I mean, I'll call it out right now. I don't care, because whatever. Mr. Tyler Perry, he signed on to do 100 shows in one season, but he put the majority of the money in his pocket, and he had his cast members and his crew shooting 2 and 3 shows a week, but only wanted to pay them for doing one. That's wrong. You don't do people like that, ever.
Wow.
And no, I will not sell out. If that was the case, I would have already done a reality show. It's been offered. I'm an actor. I don't care. If you want to know me personally, come and talk to me. I'll tell you anything you want to know. But to play my life out on front of, the world, and it's not even really going to be my life, because there's a producer back there manipulating everything that you guys see on TV. No, I'm not doing that. I'm good. Money's not that important.
And I can tell everybody out there, obviously Cherie didn't do it. Cherie doesn't have the crab in the barrel mentality, because she brought me up with her. You know what I mean? Like, she gave me my first editing job. She called me in on this project. When she didn't have to, she could have had anybody do it. Anytime she needs a script edited, she brings it to me.
Absolutely.
So, and I mean, there's not a lot of people that'll keep their family and friends eating with them. All they worry about is themselves. And then you got people like MC Hammer that feeds everybody, and you just can't do that. But it's like it's one extreme or the other. There's no middle ground.
You get a lot further with a team than you will everything being about
No doubt.
you.
No doubt. I mean, I could say, Kathy, I could say the same. I mean, when, over almost 2 years ago, Cherie came onto this little small show at the time, and, you know what I'm saying, and we was just getting our feet wet with a whole lot of different things, and she just stayed faithful, stayed, just enter, with a whole lot of energy and a lot of inspiration and stuff like that. So, like I said, people don't forget stuff like that. People definitely get motivated by stuff like that, and it's different how we live in a society where it's so driven by what we were saying earlier about money and about, okay, I just want to be put on the screen, so let me go ahead and do this for a couple of bucks, even though it's not what I want it to be. And one thing Damon said about Halle Berry, and you guys can give me a take on that too, and I'm strictly, severely quoting from what he was saying. He was like, he had a lot of respect for Halle Berry until Monsters Ball.
Yo, Monsters Ball.
After that, he was more or less done with her after that. So, I don't want to put y'all ladies on the spot, but
hey,
I'll start with Kathy.
Go ahead, Kat.
I would love for somebody, and I know it would be probably the hardest thing in the world to do, to get Halle Berry on a phone call and ask her what made her do that movie. Because you never know. There may have been something going on in that woman's head, in that woman's life, in that woman's career. Something made her say, I'm going to do this, knowing she didn't have to. She knew she didn't have to do that movie. She's Halle Berry, period. Regardless of how old she gets, she's still beautiful. Regardless of anything, there was something in that woman that drove her to do that movie. And I would want to find out what, other than money.
It might have just been the character, because, like, I was even on Twitter telling people, that I was going to be on the show and call in and talk to me, and one of the guys said, yep, Kemp, you said what? I'm calling you out. He said, yeah, I'm talking about Punky Brewster, and I was like, dude, that was 27 years ago. Can we let it go? Like,
yeah, she might have just wanted to be seen in a new light. Definitely, even though that's not the greatest damn light in the world to be seen in, because I was like, oh, God, what is... But point being... Yeah, she may have wanted a new light set up. Cherie always tries to get away from her child character, and no matter what she does, like, people, thank God the child's name was Cherie on Punky Brewster, because if it wasn't, she'd just be like, hey, look, there go Punky Brewster. Because they don't let, America doesn't let child actors grow up. America doesn't let beauty queens play crack-addicted whores. Like, it don't go down like that.
Right.
And Cherie has said herself, I'll play a crackhead, I'll play a serial killer. She don't care.
In a hot minute. Let me tell you, When I Do, I Did came out, right? This website that I will not say the name, but they put out that I did porno, and they took still pictures of me in the jacuzzi and posted it the next Monday. My phone rang at 8 o'clock in the morning from somebody on the East Coast that I was excited to hear from, but I quickly found out they didn't call me to say hi. They called me to clown me. And they told me to look at the website. So when I got on, I saw that 500,000 people are now talking about the fact that I now do porn. At first, I was so upset. And then I laid down and I went back to sleep because I'm human. You know what I'm saying? My emotions kind of took over me for a minute, and I was like, that was mean. Why would they say that about me? I never did porn. Here goes another rumor that I don't need in my life. Then I thought about it. 500,000 people at $10 a pop.
Half a million people talking about me. Yeah.
But at $10 a pop, that's $5 million I could have made if I did do a porno. Let me get broke. I know what I'm doing.
And then we'll be on here asking me when I'm old, so you did your first ever book with this woman, and then she turned into this porn star. How do you feel about it? And I'll be like, baby, she's still getting residuals, and it ain't. And more power to her.
Wow. Oh, my God. Because you know what, Cherie? We still get so many people that throw them questions out there. You still talk to Soleil Moon Fry and, and all that good stuff. So, I think in a way it's good that people can actually go back 20 years and remember what you did when you were little. But like you said, it's kind of at that point where it's kind of like, okay, get past it now.
I mean, I appreciate it, and I love everybody for it, and it's not like I hate it or I despise it or I'm going to fight you over it or anything like that, but it's like, I'm 34. You're talking about something that happened when I was 6. No, I don't remember what you're talking about.
She don't remember. I do. I did, clearly. Neither do I. And that wasn't that long ago.
So, let me ask you this, Kathy. Now, this is how many books have you done? Is this your first book? That's probably like more than one question, but you know what? It's okay. It's ladies' night. Is this your first book? And how many books have you done if it wasn't?
This is my first book that's ever been published. I actually have a few books that I've written. I don't write. How can I put this? I never expected it to be published. I write as kind of therapy for myself. I'm not really good most of the time at expressing myself verbally, but I can write you a letter that'll have you in tears, laughing, and wanting to slap your mama all at the same time. Like, that's just how I work. It's better for me rather than blowing up and saying something I don't mean. I'd rather sit down with pen and paper and write things out. So I've written a couple things, but I've never done anything with them. I wrote at one point, and what's sad is I can't remember the name of it, but I did write 2 articles for an online magazine.
Okay.
And they were published, but other than that, nope, this is my first.
Now, how okay, with this being your first, I mean, and of course, you just said basically your approach, you love to write. I'm pretty sure, I mean, aside from Cherie's work, is there other work that you're doing in general, or are you just really focused on Cherie's books as you guys go along?
Right now, I'm just really focused on this particular book. We both signed the contract, but my contract is for 2 books. It's from A New Quality Publishing. And honestly, we've already had that conversation. I'm like, what do we do? You know, next book, are we doing it together? Are we doing it separately? I could see us doing it together, honestly.
Absolutely. I think we're going to work together. And it's not Cherie's books. It's our books. It's just as much hers as it is.
It can be Cherie's books. Look, it's Cherie's picture on the front. As long as my name is on that cover, I'm good. As long as my name is on that line, I don't care. I'm not like that at all.
Yeah, you'll see us doing more stuff together and also separately. It's been a great avenue, I think, for both of us. You know, Kat now has an avenue open. She can go do anything she wants to do. And if she ever hits me up and says, hey, I wrote this movie, what do you think? I'm going to say, hey, let's try to get it made.
She would say movie.
I'm trying to get myself another job.
That book is going to soon be made for the big screen. Coming soon. It's going to be directed by Kathy Scott and Cherie Johnson. We're starting rumors right now.
I'm gonna be playing the crack whore. Ain't no crack whore in the book, but we gonna write one in. So they don't have to talk about me later on in my career. They can talk about me from the jump.
Wow. Oh my God. Tuesday Ladies Night, Kathy Scott, Cherie Johnson. Let's get to the phone lines. Let's go ahead and get to the phone lines. I'll start with my man. He always holds me down on Wednesday nights. VPD, what's happening? I know you want to say what's up to Cherie Johnson and Kathy Scott, so the floor is yours, bro. What's happening? See, I gave him that whole little introduction
I guess
deal.
he didn't want to say
that
nothing.
whole introduction deal.
Do you have a boo button? I know you got the applause button.
Waiting for nope. Forget it. We're going to move past that guy. Thanks for
no whammies.
Thanks for calling. All right, we're going to say what's happening to my man out there in the shot, DJ Vito V. What's happening, bro?
Hey, what's good, Brandon? What's good, Cherie Johnson and Kathy Scott, man? I've been
Cherie
listening
Johnson.
to the whole...
Cherie, bro.
Cherie, my bad.
I just wanted to correct that. My bad.
Yeah, my bad, brother. But, yeah, I've been listening to the whole interview, and it was wonderful. You know, you got a lot of insight on everything, you know, from women to men. You said men would like this book as well, so that's a good look on your part. But I got a question for you, Cherie.
Yeah, go for it, Bo.
Okay, what was it like working with Fry, and were you friends outside Punky Brewster?
Absolutely. You know, you put 2 little girls together for 6 years. Either they're going to love each other or they're going to hate each other, and we love each other. She's still my friend today. In fact, if you read our twits a lot, we write to each other all the time, publicly. As well as,
shout out to Soleil. She be having some inspirational stuff on her tweets and stuff like that too. So big shout out to her.
And what you read is like really her heart. She's one of the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life. And she also has an all-organic children's clothing line out called Little Seeds.
Wow.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That sounds good, man. I got 3 kids. So.
Hey. Hey. It keep you busy, no doubt. Vito, go ahead, stay on the line. I'm going to go ahead and take a couple more calls. Well, I'm going to take more than a couple because it's more than a couple people on the line. When it's like, shit, well, I'll tell you later. But we got a whole bunch of lines lit right now. They want to holler, so I'm going to go ahead and get my man in. Cali, bruh, what is up? Welcome to Tuesday Ladies Night. What's going on, man?
Man, what's going on with y'all? How's everybody doing tonight?
Beautiful.
Good, thank you.
All right, what's up, Cherie? What's up, Kat? What up, Vito? My guy, Vito, Branded. I said what's up to my guys. It's ladies' night, so, I've been listening, and first of all, congratulations on the book, Around the World Twice. That's the title, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay. Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to anything, looking forward to anything that gives us men a little bit more insight, especially from a female perspective. You know what I mean? A professional female perspective, you know what I mean? A woman we can respect. So I'm looking forward to seeing what y'all got to say in there, and reading up on your opinions. And I just want to comment on something y'all said about, who was that, Cat? Like, said you met somebody earlier this week that, told you he did voluntary anger management.
Mm-hmm. I sure did.
That impressed you?
Definitely. I was, because you know what? When he first said it, now here's the kicker part. I had never met the man in person. Cherie was sitting at the table with us. Remember the conversation, Cherie?
I sure
And
do.
we're drinking, and the man blurts out, "Oh, I just did an anger management class," and I almost dropped my damn drink. I was like, thank God I hadn't drank a sip, because I would have spit it all over you. Why did you do that? What judge sent you? And how long do you have to go for? And he said, no, I did it mandatory. I did it of my own free will. It wasn't mandatory. He was like, and I had to ask why, even though I was tipsy. I needed that answer. I was like, I will never talk to you again if you don't explain this to me. And he said, I was just having too many problems. He was married, and his marriage broke up. And he was like, I couldn't even talk to my mom, my sister. I needed to figure women out. And he was like, honestly, that was the best avenue he could take. Because like you said, certain women, you can't talk to them. You're trying to get in their head and figure out what's making them tick and what's upsetting them, and you can't because they're too busy flipping out. And I'd be one of them women sometimes, I'm not going to lie. But men need somebody to sit down and give it to them straight without the anger behind it, without any animosity, just giving them the game.
Right, because, I'm definitely with the whole men thirsting for more knowledge movement. Like, I'm all about learning something new, never stop learning, stay gaining knowledge. That's the key. But, when you hit me with the, he had to go voluntarily take a class that's normally court
He didn't
ordered.
there's no such thing as having to do something voluntarily.
No,
Did it?
No, I'm saying, it was because he felt like it was necessary for him. Even though nobody made him do it, he felt like that was something he had to do, and he voluntarily went and did it, you know what I mean, on his own free will. But because he felt it was something he needed. Like, he had to have that to, find some stability in communicating with women. But to me, that just seemed a little ill. I just wanted to address that. Like, wow, I hope you're not impressed by that.
Well, speaking to my friend, I'm not going to put him out there like that, but speaking to my friend, I, as a woman, appreciated it after I found out it was voluntary. I appreciate it.
And he's a wonderful guy. He really is a great guy.
Yes, he is.
But I'll admit, when he said it, the whole table froze. Like,
it was like, whoa, what? He said this after how many drinks? Wait, let me focus.
That was like one of
You know what ran through my head? What ran through my head is, I know I'm 6 feet tall, but you got me about 2 inches, so how hard is it going to be for me and Cherie to take you down?
Wow.
I'll calculate.
It was all good, because I figured it out. I could pick up that table we were sitting at, and he was definitely going to get hit with it.
Hey.
Now, ladies, that's my whole point. Like, with him throwing that out there, like, look how your perspective changed, don't he? You know what I mean?
But you know what? I listen. I listen.
Propensity to be violent. You know what I'm saying?
We got scared. We're two women out with this big old man. We were scared.
And I wasn't scared. I was just like, hey, okay, Cherie's Puerto Rican, so I know she got a switchblade somewhere, and I'm Creole, so, I'm going to get down one way or the other. So, no, but honestly, I try not to assume. I try not to categorize people. Yeah, I was drunk, and when I first heard it, it kind of threw me back. But I listen, and that's one thing you don't always get from a woman. They don't hear you out. Most women hear that and run.
Right.
But I let him explain himself, and I just did an explanation.
Kathy, I was crazy.
We did, though.
I am sorry. I will get down.
I was texting. I put my phone down and was like, hold up, what? Kat put her drink down. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I was like, okay, we can reach and stick. I can hit him with the table.
Like, you're not too pretty to get beat down.
He was kind of pretty, though.
Now look how ill that is. Like, a dude can't tell you that without you thinking that he has, like, a violent streak in him. You know what I mean? You're not going to hear that from a man and be like, oh, wow, he's really trying to learn more about himself. You know what I mean?
Well, we heard
sticking up for this dude.
Perception, that perception is going to be kind of crazy, though. Like, really? Are you really, like, the perception of it just kind of seems...
Well, my thing is, if he wasn't a real man, you wouldn't have heard it, period, because he wouldn't have gave a damn to even explain what he's trying to do. He wouldn't have been trying to get into no woman's head. He would have been trying to get something out of a woman.
No
That's
doubt.
how I look at it.
No doubt. And let me go ahead and take another caller. Let me take this one. I get nervous about block callers.
Thank you, because now I got all hot and bothered. I was like, what are they talking about the homie? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, damn, Chad, it's all good.
I feel like I've been...
Let me take this first one. This first block caller that called that's online. You want a house tonight on Tuesday Ladies Night with Cherie Johnson and Kathy Scott. What's up? Block caller, who's this?
Block caller, block caller.
Block caller, one twice.
He know what happened.
Bye-bye. 601, area code. You want a house tonight on Tuesday Ladies Night. What's up?
What's up? Hi, you guys.
Hi.
This is Adonis. Hi, Cherie.
What up? That's my twin homegirl. How you doing, boo?
I'm good, girl. I just had the support.
Oh, thank you.
Support my girl. Yeah.
She really does. This is my homegirl, yo. I have a conversation with her every day on Twitter. I ain't never met her, but I love her.
Don't say that. Don't say that. I love you, girl.
I love you, too.
So,
thank you so much for calling. So sweet.
I told you I would. So I'm just calling to support. Don't have any questions. I know a lot about Cherie. We talk every day almost. So I'm just really calling to support my girl. Books, movies, TV. Go, girl.
Thanks, boo. And tell her, see, you heard that. She know a lot about me, open and honest, all on Twitter.
Wow.
Yeah, she'll let you know whatever you want to ask her. She's
Hey, that means she knows something about me, too, probably.
Oh, it's all good, girl.
I heard that. No, that's what's up. Definitely. You're going to get the book when it drops, right?
No, most definitely.
Okay. I'm checking.
That's a must. That's the first. She already knows. So.
Hey, 601, where's that at?
Mississippi.
Okay. I knew it was in the South. I was trying to figure out where. I'm off 601.
Yeah, and it's hot here. Yeah, we're in the South. We're in the heat. It's some hurricanes brewing and all of that good stuff.
Hey, as much as you got love for Miss Cherie Johnson, make sure you go ahead and see if you could set something up with your peoples in the neighboring bookstores to see if we can be able to get an autograph signing for her too. So that's be part of that Cherie Johnson movement, that Kathy Scott movement. I'm signing my name on it. I'm signing my name on it right now.
That's right.
Yeah.
Most definitely. I will definitely do that.
I want a pinky swear, what, written in blood, what you want. You got it.
Oh, don't say what you want, because we'll make that.
Trying to get her here, most definitely.
We'd love to come down there and party with Mississippi for a good weekend. You know what I'm saying? Have a book signing, maybe throw a party or two.
Hey.
I'll make her
real folks.
Hey.
I'm from the South, so I'm not going to let her leave real quick.
Word. I could dig it. Let me take this one from the 347 with the 621. You in the house tonight on Tuesday Ladies Night. What's up? 347.
Hey.
Hey.
What up, my dude?
What up?
Yeah, this is Maurice from hmusic.biz. And we're just...
It doesn't matter what your name is!
Sorry.
I beg to differ.
Sorry, bro.
I beg to differ.
I'm just messing with you, man. Now, welcome to the show, bro. Welcome to the show. I'm just playing, bro.
Oh, if any of my people call in, please do that if they try to put their little stuff. Oh, get them.
I had to get one at least during the night, so tonight's the night. I got one, so. Nah,
the ad rates go up, right?
There you go. What's up, man? You got something to say to Cherie or Kathy?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, If you ever basically need our services, by all means, hit us up. We'll basically, do right by you and whatnot because we submit for all songs, for film, television, and commercials. That's what we do. And we just recently came out of the American Black Film Festival back in a couple of weeks ago in Miami.
Oh, you should have been there the year prior. I was there.
Whoops.
He said, whoops. Like, oops.
Yeah, but this time we didn't miss Idris when he came through and,
Ooh, Idris.
Oh.
I'm sorry, that was an inside
You
joke.
didn't get the memo on that, did you?
Idris.
Wow.
You didn't get the memo on that one, did you?
No, hit Kathy or I up on our Facebook or our Twitter and give us your connection, and we'll definitely keep you in mind if we have something.
By all means. You take care.
Thank you. You too, sir.
All right, be good.
No problem.
She is the sweetest, most just candy butt.
She's talking about Idris.
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 I'm sorry.
Idris. We did an
No.
interview with the lady a week ago, and she called him Idris.
She changed his name to Idris Alba. Idris. And he gonna change his name. He gonna be like, ooh, baby, call me Idris. That's what she said.
Hey, for all the dudes who don't know who they talking about right now, that's Stringer Bell from The Wire. You know what I mean? Just to bring it into context.
There you go.
Oh. I know that our male population is like, what? Who in the?
Yeah, like, who is that guy? Like,
yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stringer Bell.
He
from The Wire.
did that movie.
Males know who he is. Males know exactly who he is. They just gonna act like they don't know because they're not him. No,
Yeah, when you say Stringer
Wow.
Bell, you know what I mean?
just like you say Beyonce and women turn up their nose. You say Kamora Lee Simmons and they say, she ain't all that because, they're not her.
Oh, she is all that, though.
When you say Idris, we just say who? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no reason behind it. Just, we don't know who he is. Yeah, sure.
it's just that name ain't just rocking. That's all. We string, something like that. The Wire.
That is one of the only actors I know who has a deep English accent who can stop it at the drop of a dime. He can act like he's African. He can be African American, and you never hear that hint that that's not his true voice. I love that man. I'm sorry. Continue. I got sidetracked.
It's all good, Kat. Like, he might listen to it one day. It just might look you up just by what you just said right now. So you be good, Kat. There you go. You're good. Let me take this one from the out there in Vegas, the 702 with the 302.
Ooh.
Welcome to Tuesday Ladies Night. What's up with it?
Sin City.
Sin City.
702.
Where you at, 702?
Is that my baby daddy? Tell my baby daddy hang the phone up. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow, you got so many people that just want to hear voices. I just want to hear Cherie Johnson's voice.
And if they held on the line, shut up. If they held on the line that long, you would think they would have something important to say.
No, you know what? We had people on the line. I swear, Kat, we had people on the line early, like literally, like 15 minutes.
Hey, I called in on time and I was on hold. So
yeah,
I believe
it was 15 minutes later. Like, hey, okay. Let me take this one from the Bay. 510 with the 691. Welcome to Tuesday Ladies Night. Cherie Johnson, Kathy Scott. What's up with it? What in the hell is going on with these people?
I'm not the
510. Hey, take your phone off of mute. And all these people that got their hands pushed up, press that one button like they want to be heard. So you want to be heard, where you at then? Stop being shy. Like, she's, like Cherie done already said it 50 million times, she's not Hollywood. Kathy's first book deal, she is not Hollywood.
No.
Cherie's been on my shows way too many times, people. I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all.
Say what you want to say.
Exactly. Exactly.
Because I'm going to say what I want to say back.
We do got to co-host the Ladies Night. I gotta put Cece on too. Cece, what's up, girl?
Oh no, Cece, no, play with us.
Hey, I'm sorry. I've been waiting for so long. Hi, ladies.
hello, how are you, Cece?
Good. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all sound like you're having so much fun. Of course, I had to call and join in. Apologize for my lateness.
No problem.
No problem. Brand's always fun.
I know. He's too much fun. I can't miss it.
Like, you know, Kathy, like, Cherie, you know, I love you to death, girl. I know you, like, you know what I'm saying, me and you, we go back. But Kathy's cool, though. I like Kathy. Kathy be turning it up, though. She got a lot of people in, like, chat rooms and stuff like that wanting to know more about you. So follow her.
Whatever.
Like, I'm about to go follow her, and I'm about to go follow her myself. So, you know, people do what I do. I'm not going to tell everybody to do what I do, but
y'all better, because I barely use Twitter. I got like 32 followers. You can add me. I'll talk to you. I promise.
I'm on Twitter all day.
And I'm not Twitter savvy. I'd be like, what you doing, Cherie? How you put that? What's Uber Twitter? How you post that picture? What's this? I have no idea.
Y'all crazy. All right, follow her on Twitter, Cherie Johnson 75, Cherie Johnson, Johnsson 75. If people don't know how to spell, I got you.
And don't even try to spell mine. Find me on Cherie's page.
I'm going to spell it for you because I'm just now following you right now. KATASTROPHIIQ. Go do it now.
All right.
Do it now. Right now. Right now.
Oh, he did that. That was kind of sexy, though.
Around the World Twice is coming in the next couple of weeks at the end of the bus stop because I don't blush on the show. I'm trying not to do that.
Black men don't blush. They just get a little rosy.
Yeah, we get a little, cheek color rosy stuff. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do. All right,
Unless you're a light-skinned black man, then you blush.
Nah. Well, you'll see my picture as soon as you add a follow.
I'm excited. I should go get my laptop.
Yeah, hey, you know what? We should start a whole cat, like, you know, Twitter bandwagon. Like, jump on her bandwagon real quick. You know, get her up to, like, you know what, 100,000 followers. Like, have her catch.
Oh, that would be the bomb. Because I was MySpace queen back in the day. I was HTML happy when this damn Twitter stuff came out. I was like, what?
Yeah, you know, Cat, MySpace, and yeah.
I know it's old, but you know, that's when I was cool. Now I'm a little old.
I mean,
we cannot wait till Around the World Twice comes out, and you know what? I'm gonna take a couple more calls before we let you ladies go. Let me take this one from the 312 area code. Welcome to Tuesday Ladies Night. Are you gonna speak to the ladies, or are you kind of shy? Who's it?
No, I'm not shy.
Hey, there you go.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Hello.
Good. How are you?
Can you all hear me?
Loud and clear.
Oh,
yeah.
How are you, Cherie? I talked to you a few times on Facebook. My name is Maylin.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. I'm fine.
Is it
How are
Maylin
you?
or Mei-Ling?
It's Maylin. It's Chinese. Yeah. Yep,
Cherie,
it's
now
fine.
you know that name brings back a lot of memories, sweetheart. You know that
That's
name.
why I had to jump on it and be like, ooh.
Oh, wow. Really? What kind of memories?
I don't even want. I want to hear the story.
Look, I hope they were positive, because I want to hear, too. I hope they were positive.
I'm up here swinging my legs like a little kid. Like I want to know.
All right.
Hopefully, if all goes well, the world will know about Mei-Ling soon.
Actually, oh, my God. That's confirmation, actually.
As long as her nickname don't have the word super in front of it, I'll buy the book.
Hey. Oh, my God.
I talk to you all. I talk to you all the time. I had a question, though, Cherie, if you didn't mind.
Sure.
I watch Family Matters all the time. That's like one of my favorite shows. And I was wondering if you still like keep in touch with Kelly, with Laura off Facebook. I mean, off Family Matters.
Yeah, no. I haven't seen her in a couple of years. The last time I saw her, we were on audition together. But no, we were paid to play like we were best friends.
Oh,
and when the show was over, our money stopped, and so did everything else. But it's not that we don't like each other or anything like that. It's just kind of like, high school. You graduate, you move on. Some people you talk to, most people you don't.
Yeah, you don't want to get with your whole senior class like that. Like, it's a lot of senior people I don't rock with. Like, goodbye. See you later. I ain't got to see you no more.
Actually, because that's rather symbolic because the last few days, like 3 days, I've just been deleting a lot of people off my Facebook page that I went to high school with. It's nothing personal, but
sometimes that's necessary. Girl, I feel her.
I didn't
sometimes
delete
it's
her.
necessary.
I didn't delete her. I think she would have deleted me.
No, I wouldn't do that. No, it's just, a lot of times, I mean, like you just said, sometimes, I mean, and, I'm a woman of God, and I'm called to be a minister and things like that, so I know what's important to leave the past in the past, because you cannot move forward unless you do so, because,
daily,
because otherwise I talk a lot of, right, I mean, you have a lot of baggage and things like that, and that's where, just like, I'm glad this is Women Talk, because a lot of women carry baggage, and that's part of it.
That's true.
Well, I have no ill will or anything towards her. Like, there was never a fallout, a fight, or anything. It was kind of like, okay, look, I'm just going to say it. I don't care. I wrote it in my book anyway. She had a relationship, I guess, with Urkel, and at one point she thought I wanted Urkel, so she stopped talking to me, which is really funny because to me, just like he was to the rest of the world, he's Urkel, honey. I don't want him. But I still have a really close relationship with my Wally Pop, the guy who played Waldo. Sean Harris.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even I like Sean.
That's the homie. And Brighton McClure, the little boy on the show, and I are still very close. But, like, that's why this book is so important. That's why Around the World Twice is so important, though, because if Kelly would have came and had a conversation with me about the whole Urkel situation, she would have known. But instead, she just got distant and started acting a little weird, and I had no clue what was going on or why she was upset, but whatever. That was years ago. Family Matter's been over for 10 years. It is no longer a family matter for me.
You got to be serious. Wow.
That's kind of ill. That's kind of ill to know that
they hated
felt
like that in real life.
They hated each other on the set, and they was really getting at each other, like off the set in real life.
So you know what? So in other words, okay, Cherie. So in other words, some of those things that you all were doing actually wasn't just acting, huh? Actually, it was just based on real feelings, huh?
Well, a lot of times, I guess life imitates art, or art imitates life, whichever way you put it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess so. I guess that's how it is sometimes. But like you just said, I guess, I mean, hopefully, if you all ever cross paths again, I mean, hopefully she, matured and woman enough to, let the past be the past.
The last time I saw her, we hugged and kissed, and we always hugged and kissed. Like, I never knew there was a problem. I was the one that was left out of the loop. I never knew her feelings or why she was mad or anything. I actually got the whole story this year from someone else, and I was like, really? Wow. Yeah. I was so caught up, like, in my own thing. I had a free phone on the set, and, like, you have all the food that you could ever want, and your friends can come visit. So I really didn't have any clues there was anything going on. I'm oblivious most of the time, and Kat will tell you I kind of stay in Cherie's world.
Yeah, that's true.
And not only that, she fails to tell a lot of people she had not her own child, but her godson on set with her.
Yeah.
So she had more important matters.
Mm-hmm. Her godson.
She had real family matters.
Yeah, I have real family matters. And I don't really, all the extracurricular girly stuff, like I'm not that girly, I don't really give a damn. So I miss a lot of it.
Okay. So very blunt. I like that, though.
That's why I will always love this young lady, because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, because, that's one thing that I like, because I tell people all the time, if you have somebody that wants to sugarcoat and want to half-step and tell you half the truth, and that means they're talking about you behind your back, trust me.
Exactly.
If they don't want to tell you how they feel, they're talking about you behind your back. I can guarantee you that.
And I'd rather someone respect me for what I say than have some false idea of who I am, because sooner or later, the real you always comes out. Sooner or later.
Very true. Very true.
All you got to do is ask me, baby. I'll tell.
Hey, and you'll tell it like you normally do, Cherie. I know how you get down. I know how you get down. Trust me. Around the World Twice will be dropping the end of the month. Cherie Johnson book. Done up nicely by Kathy Scott. So we're going to have to definitely check it out. What I need you ladies to do is the moment you guys start getting those books in circulation, I need you to come back. So that's going to have to be at the end of the month or whatever. So can you publicly tell your fans that you will be back on Tuesday Ladies Night to push this book yet again?
I swear 4 dimes, I will be back.
That was Kathy, y'all.
I'll come back by myself if I have to.
No, I promise I will be back. And maybe when I come back, I'll bring Mei Ling with me.
Oh.
Okay. Whoever it is, I'm going to have to meet Mei Ling because I'm scared.
Yeah,
Oh, no worries.
she's gonna have to tell y'all a little bit about, well, she's gonna have to tell you, Kat, about Maylene, but
I'm scared.
Kat's gonna know, Kat. It's just another job you don't know you gotta do yet.
There you go.
Oh. Look, I was sitting here bouncing around all excited when you said that. I went, oh, work.
Oh, boy. Oh, wow.
Hey, can he spell?
No.
Oh. Is it going to be like an Antoine script?
Oh, yes, very much so.
Oh.
And Cherie, before we let you go, are you still doing anything musically or?
I am. There's been some big meetings that have been going on. I actually put the music on hold for a minute, not because I wanted to, but because I've done 8 films, and I'm going back to it. I've been recording. There's a new song playing overseas. I don't know if we're going to start playing it here, but I finally got a music manager, and my management is making things happen really fast. So, yeah, absolutely.
Very good. Very good. Well, you know what? I definitely appreciate you ladies coming on. Like I said, let's make sure we get it. We set another date for the end of the month sometime so we can be able to, make sure we just celebrate this book release and stuff like that. But I am very proud of 2 strong, beautiful women, and I'm saying that because I'm looking at your picture right now, Kat, too. Cherie, you've always been, I see, I'm looking at pictures, you know what I'm saying? Cherie, come on, you already know how I feel about you. Kat, you rock heavy. You rock heavy. People love you.
Thank you. Can we give a couple shout-outs before you kick us off?
Absolutely. Come on now.
First, I want to give a shout-out to J.M. Benjamin from me and Kathy. That is our publisher, a New Quality Publishing, and to the whole New Quality Publishing family, because we going to get it.
Most definitely.
We going to get it. And I want to give a shout-out to Danny Wright, my little sister. Her single's coming soon, Brandon. I will send it to you because you got to play it on the radio. She's doing big things. She also sang the last song of the closing credits on I Do, I Did. I want to give it up to my boy, Big Sin. Kemp said, what? You got it. And Sketchware. I got another little, something in my pocket that I'm going to pull out and show y'all soon. And my boy over at Sketchware is definitely a big part of it. And Brand, I got to tell you that I love you. I love you and I appreciate you. And I appreciate you for always opening the doors and supporting me and letting me come home. So when we get those books, I'm coming back with some books and some drink, and we're going to celebrate. Right?
Oh, some drink. Okay. Ooh, I just perked up. I drink.
Got crazy. And Cherie, you already know you got a couple of lineups here for some book spots. So, it's already a done deal. So we just need to get those books. We need to go ahead and support your movement. Kathy, you better make sure you bring your butt over and celebrate. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna party like it's what Prince say, 1999 or whatever.
And how many years ago was that? 11.
And hey,
hey, that was a good year for me.
Exactly. But no, I definitely appreciate y'all movement. And Cherie, you never have to thank me for something that I'm proud of, and I'm proud of the way you rock out. So you know what I'm saying? Definitely, I am very proud. And Kathy, I don't know you all too well until today. But I'm very proud of you getting this first book deal done, you know what I'm saying, and you moving in a direction like strong women should. So, you know what I'm saying, just make sure you know this is where your home is, and you ain't got to go nowhere else but here.
Oh, thank you very much. And you keep giving me all them compliments. You may not want me over there celebrating with you.
Hey,
watch out. I don't make idle threats. Thank you for following me.
Hey, no doubt. It's all good. Hey, I am branded, so don't forget. That's the person that just followed you, so just don't forget me.
It's so funny. I won't forget. You'll be my 32nd friend or something like that, 32nd follower.
Make sure you go ahead and follow them both. Cherie Johnson 75. Make sure you go ahead and hit her up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and support her music, her movies, her entertainment push, you know what I'm saying, and just make sure you go ahead and do it. I mean, we get so many women that say that hey, you know what, at the end of the day, I'm going to go ahead and support this, and you don't support that. So I'm telling you to go do it now, right now.
Did he say we get so many women?
Women, yes. There's women that say they're going to do certain things. And
it's men that say they going to do certain things and don't sir.
Hey, this is not a men's show. This is not a men's show. This is a
but the men called in?
Yeah, we didn't get too many women call up. We did get a call.
Hey, I heard more men than women, unless the women have to be
but you know what? That's good, though. I mean, well, you know, that's good because there's a lot of men that's supporting ladies' movements, too. So
exactly.
Hey, thank you, man.
Hey.
I appreciate you stepping up that game, huh? We got some secure ones out there. Go ahead.
Word. Cherie, Kat, I appreciate it. Love you both, and I will be in contact with you ladies. Hey, Around the World Twice. It's coming.
Around the World Twice, but I forgot to say something. I'm so sorry. You guys, August 10th, I have a movie coming out. It's called Killer Weekend. It's me and Eric Roberts. It's straight to DVD. Please hit us up. It's on Amazon.com.
What's it called again?
Somebody just reminded her. I can tell you right now, she just got a mean email. And it wasn't for me.
Somebody was like, "Man, you better shout that out now. What's going on?"
It's called
you about to get out.
Weekend.
You know, don't feel bad because we forget to say our publisher. One time we forgot to say the book name because we just get too into the conversation.
Right.
It happens.
Right. Ladies, that's why you have to make sure you come back.
Absolutely.
Straight up. Book drops is going down. Tuesday, ladies' night. Thank you, Cherie. Thank you, Kat.
Thank you.
In honor of Cherie Johnson, we're going to go ahead and play one of your songs.
Nexxlegacy.